Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I've just got this plant out, tall skinny plant out of my kitchen. Now this is one of my cherry guavas. This is a yellow cherry guava, and they don't tend to suffer quite as badly in the winter months as the more tropical guavas. I mean, they do suffer from leaf drop and some dieback, but this one in actual fact was right in the kitchen window, so got maximum light. Now the biggest problem with this one is the height, but what's interesting about this one is it has actually flowered on new growth, and you can see the remains of the flowers on that particular stem. And if we come round here, you can see it's actually got flowers still open on this stem here. Now there's a good chance that some of these will set fruit. The biggest problem I've got with this one, and you may be able to see in there the white fluffiness, the new growth is really prone to mealybugs. Sorry, it's not easy to focus in on it. The new growth is very prone to mealybugs, and in fact these little fruitlets have got mealybugs around the base. So what I'm going to have to do is, I don't want it to grow any taller, so I'm going to pinch these tips out to stop them getting any taller, but hopefully the flowers will set and we'll get a few fruits on it. And because it's flowered so early in the year, only in spring, it means these have got summer to develop these fruits. But I will have to give it a good soaking with a spray, which I'm going to do later today. It probably could do with a pot going up one pot size, but I don't really want to disturb it, because if I disturb it, that could cause those embryo fruits to drop. So I think probably what I'll do is stick with feeding it this year, giving it a good feed and make sure it's well watered in that pot as it stayed in reasonably healthy condition. Obviously I'll just trim off any dead little side shoots or little dead pieces of which there's not too much on it. I could do with it bushing out a little bit sideways rather than getting even taller, but I'll take the tips out here about 3 leaf buds past these embryo fruits and see if we can't get them to grow and produce some reasonable fruits for once. You can see the damage the mealybugs do cause here. Look, this if you leave them unchecked, they damage the flowers and they damage the young leaves. But this is a fairly mild infestation compared to some of my tropical guavas that are absolutely covered. So as I said, I'll remove any little dead shoots like that one in a minute. And we know this is a yellow one because it did produce a couple of yellow fruits last year, and obviously I've made sure I've labelled it yellow cherry guava. That's Psidium cattleyanum. I think it's variety lucidum. There's another shoot coming out there which also has, if I put my hand behind it I think you better see it, another shoot coming out there which also has embryo flower buds on it. So I really need to tackle these little mealybugs immediately. Let's just stop these leaves sticking together if I can, because that's where the mealybugs like to sit, in the new growth there, as you can see. So we'll get that sprayed. I'll do that later today. It's Easter Sunday when I'm filming this, but I probably won't put out the video for until much later in the week, and by then I'll have sprayed the plants and hopefully got rid of most of those mealybugs, and then we'll see how this progresses in the next couple of months. I'm going to leave it outside, so I hope the cooler weather won't cause the flower buds to drop. There's always a risk of sunburn as well, but we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Wow, look how tall that is. It's well over 7 feet tall. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up, share the video if you like, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy looking at videos about these sort of plants, and click on that bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.